Blueface is yet again in trouble, and this time it involves his fiancée, Jaidyn Alexis.
Yep, it's TMZ Verified the podcast. I'm Wild.
I'm Steph.
Hello.
Hi.
New week.
New week.
Same us.
Same us. Christmas is here.
Yeah, this is gonna be we got like a weird posh. I don't want to say that. I sound like an old man. We got like a weird slate of stories today.
Yeah, but they're fun.
First things first. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. A little bit nasally, but everyone just ignore it.
Yeah, Christmas. I guess Christmas will be Monday, but Merry Christmas early.
Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. We went to a Hanukkah celebration.
We did go to a Hanukkah celebration. I go, most importantly, Happy Kwanzaa.
Literally.
Like I said, we're gonna talk about some crazy stuff today. One story that kind of, I don't even want to say shocked me last weekend when I saw it, but the moment I saw it, I go, can we please leave this shit in 2023? PornHub, everybody's favorite website. Don't look at me crazy. Everybody's favorite website. PornHub has released their 2023 list of the most searched Pornhub category searches, terms.
I can't wait to find out, actually. I'm very curious.
Okay, well, you're going to be surprised, actually. Yeah. But first, Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly.
I loved that show so much.
Did you watch iCarly
yes,
as a child?
I did.
I did not.
Me and my little brother would watch it together.
What was it about?
It was about basically like YouTube, her being a YouTuber before YouTubing was a thing. And she had her own studio in her house. She lived with her brother. And she had her own like web show. That's what they like called it back in the day.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me.
Loved it.
So Miranda, she was on an episode of Josh Peck's podcast, and I don't even want to say opened up, because this is like a reveal. She revealed that she never in her whole life, in her 30 years on this planet, has never been drunk or high. Like not even a little high. Here's what she said.
Have you ever done anything bad? Like, do you drink? Do you do any of that?
I've never been drunk in my entire life. Crazy.
Why?
I don't know. I'm
Someone
open
get
to
this
it.
girl shit house, would you? I mean, this poor girl has never experienced being drunk.
I truly don't have a good reason. I've never even been buzzed. I've sipped things before, but like 2 sips.
So since you didn't watch the show, let me give you like the rundown. The fact that she has never been drunk goes perfectly with her iCarly character.
Is she dry on the show?
Not dry, but she is very like goody good. Like I want to do the right thing. Like, so this really tracks. I was shocked by this. Also, don't forget the viral thing that she had last year. That was, what's your favorite cuss word? And she goes, probably fuck.
Yeah, the whole vibe is given I curse a little. Like,
oh yeah, it's I cuss a little.
It's I curse a little. She talked about how she was like, she doesn't have an actual reason for not drinking or smoking. Like, she isn't like you know how some people be like, oh, I don't drink because, like, religious reasons.
Right.
Or, like, because my parents or whatever. But she was like, I don't have a reason to. I've just never gotten drunk, which I do think is weird because since you live in Hollywood, like, you've been in Hollywood for most of your life, there was never a little Coke. Like, a little, you know what I'm saying? No, like a little.
I think this really, like.
A little weed at a party?
I think this really describes kind of like when you're a child celeb, like how hard it is to make friends, because maybe she's not getting invited to stuff. We think she is.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Maybe she's just going to the red carpets and then going straight home.
You go, maybe she's a weirdo. No, I'm pretty sure Miranda Cosgrove have friends in Hollywood.
No, I just think like maybe it was hard for her to like go out and party being like so young and like famous. Like how are you going to get drunk and not be messy? Think about all the times you've been drunk and like you're not famous. So like, you know what I mean?
And I'll be messy.
Right.
Yes. Shout out to Miranda Cosgrove though, but Miranda, if you watching this, you're not. If you watching this, sis, call us.
We'll take you out.
I go drunk.
West Hollywood.
Like what?
Yeah.
I think we're like the fucking hot.
We're the perfect people.
I was about to say
we'll really ring you in.
Really, you might not make it home, but you'll be all right, sis.
Right.
So shout out to Miranda Cosgrove. Like I said, she has no reason to not be drunk or high, but for whatever reason, she's not drunk.
Respect it. I respect it.
Oh, she did do an edible before.
Oh, slay.
So kind of high.
Yeah.
She said she just slept for like 72 hours though, and then she woke up and she felt really well rested.
Retweet.
I was about to say same, because the moment I do an edible, I'm
right.
Like,
right.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How old were you when the first time you got drunk or high?
Oh my God, this is a great story. 21.
Where did y'all? What?
I'm lying.
I'm like, did y'all not drink in high school?
Okay, 15.
I was gonna say. I was gonna lie.
I grew up in LA. 15.
Okay, was it like?
I was always in a dark
party?
basement somewhere that I don't need to
I was
say.
about to say I was good for like a clammy, damp, smelled like cigarettes.
Mildew.
Yeah, like why does it smell weird in here?
The dad's always there, knows what's happening. But
and the dad don't care. Ah, okay. Was it like a house party?
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing about LA, like they always get like the police always come. So
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
they
I
are
grew up
not
in the
coming to
valley.
Philly.
I grew up in the valley.
Oh,
So any
that
like
makes
noise,
sense.
so anyone who had a basement, you're the party house now.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember the light shows that people used to do?
No.
Oh, never mind.
What do you mean light shows?
They would have these gloves with lights on them, and you would like smoke, and then like
No. We can keep that in though. I'm sure someone remembers it.
someone comment. It's like gloves with lights on them. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Light shows.
Mm-mm.
Great.
Branson's like, I'm from California.
But I would
and
be in a
don't
balcony.
know.
I mean, I would be in a basement somewhere, and someone would be like lights out with the.
First time I got under the influence, I think I was like 14, 15 as well. And it wasn't shady. It was at my family's Christmas. Like,
Where'd you have your first kiss?
oh my God. So it was so ratchet. My first kiss was on a porch of an abandoned house. And that only sounds weird if you're not from Philly. Like in Philly, we have a lot of like, on the block, there'll just be homes that people don't live in. So it's not like a gross bando, but it's like a home. It was just a house that wasn't occupied. So me and this girl, I'm not going to say her name because I follow her on Instagram and she might, I don't know if she watches this, but we were like, I was in the 7th grade and I had planned this for like days. Like, when I tell y'all, I was fucking in the house, greasing my lips with Vaseline. Like, I go, and then it was like a random Tuesday. I remember because it was after school.
Oh, scary.
And was like, we were just hanging out on the step and it went down.
I love it.
And I go, and that was it.
I'm obsessed.
And I go, and I never seen her again. No, I'm joking.
Oh
I'm
my God,
joking.
you like
No,
those
we're like that was like my childhood like crush. After that. Yeah, that's my
Aw,
girl.
cute.
But I was a child, and now I'm in love with my current woman.
Oh.
Gotta say that because she watches the podcast. Love you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You're gonna ask me about my first kiss?
Oh yes. When was your first kiss?
My first kiss was at a police station. Swear to God, 5th grade.
Is this? I think you told me this story.
Yeah, I think I have told it on the podcast before. But if you're new, went to like a Halloween like little party that the police station was holding near my like house or whatever, just like for the community.
Mm.
Saw a boy there, and I go, "Do you want to kiss me in that dark room?" It was like a haunted house.
You go bend a hoe. I'm joking.
Can we move on
Yes.
to our favorite problematic rapper? Can you take a guess? There's several that
I was
we
about
love.
to say I got so
We
many.
love
I got
several
so
of
many
them,
problematic rappers.
but
I'm gonna
think
start with
hard.
my biggest one, Kanye.
No. Blueface is yet again in trouble, and this time it involves his fiancée, Jaidyn Alexis.
Oh yes.
So basically, Blueface was performing in Salt Lake City,
Mhm.
and someone throws ice on the stage, and he accuses a female fan of being the culprit. He's like, "You threw it." He picks her up in typical Blueface fashion, 0 to 100 real quick. He throws the female fan off stage towards his fiancée, Jaidyn, and then instructs Jaidyn to beat her up.
This was probably the craziest video I've ever seen
And get this,
all week.
all hell breaks loose, of course,
Mhm.
okay? And Jaidyn throws several punches at this girl,
She kind of
and-
missed a few though. Like,
but
sis,
she
get your
took
aim
his,
together.
but she took his orders immediately, starts, but luckily she didn't hit the girl. And the woman managed to escape, because it's literally just to escape at this point.
Right.
And thanks to security, and fans are saying, Jaidyn, this might be time for you to break up with Blueface. If you're being instructed to do crimes, it's probably time for you to. This whole thing's a mess. But okay, to make matters worse, Salt Lake City Police Department spokesperson said this. We're aware of the videos posted on social media during the performance in Salt Lake City, hosted by an out-of-state musician. We're reviewing calls for service, any applicable police reports and videos posted online to achieve a complete understanding of the incident and circumstances. No further information is available for release. So they're aware and they're looking.
Yeah, I mean, I think right to jail is probably the appropriate thing to say, but
If you were a performer and someone threw ice on stage, would you say something?
no, that's why you have security
Right. That's what I
and
was.
bodyguards.
That's what
and
I was
like,
gonna say.
there's literally
I'm not even
no
talking to
reason.
them.
Yeah,
like that one out.
Yeah, no, right, exactly. You just point and you just say bye.
But he really went, Jaidyn. I can only
Not-
snap with his hand.
Not sicker though. Like I don't like the like. First of all, there's two.
When I say bark, you bark. That's
Yeah,
what he
like
said,
there's two
yeah.
levels to this. One, bro, why you putting your girl in
That's what
danger?
I
Like,
was-
I think that Blueface he's messed up for putting his girlfriend in harm's way. Like,
What would you do if this girl threw ice at you and you wanted Jaidyn to be involved in some way?
On the
You
stage-
would never tell your girl, I
No,
would hope,
no,
go
security.
beat her up.
Yes, security. That's why
Okay,
we have
thank
security in a professional setting. But on the streets, you walk up and you throw something on my girl, I'm throwing something on you, and it's gonna be these hands. Yes.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You don't have to. I love that.
No
you don't agree with it,
man
actually, it's perfect.
Should touch a woman, ever.
Okay. Well, should we move on? Oh,
Yeah.
actually, speaking of touching, Blueface and Soulja Boy almost got into a fight too. Did you see that?
Yes.
So this was like in the midst of all the drama and shit that went down.
He really needs to be smarter about when he picks his fights with certain people.
I know. But him and Soulja Boy, that would have been like Battle of the Bones.
Yes.
Just clanking it.
Yeah.
No, I love Soulja Boy. I'm joking. I actually do really like
agree.
Soulja Boy, and I like Soulja Boy's team, and Soulja Boy's a really hard worker, but it kind of would have been Battle of the Bones a little bit.
For sure.
There's two skeletons up
For
there
sure.
just kind of getting. All right, moving on. Every year, PornHub reminds us that we are nasty. And this year, they have released their top searches of 2023. So these are the searches that people be searching across America.
Ready.
Should I start at number 5 or number 1?
Number 1. No, number 5.
Number 5. All right, the number 5th.
Number 5.
The 5th category is sexual healing. And at first I thought, what the hell is sexual healing?
Sorry, what?
So these are like massage videos,
I'm
therapy
crying.
videos, like personal trainer videos.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4, uniforms. Police,
see that.
military. Oh, you into that?
No, but I can see it.
Police.
That's like the niche thing for a guy, like dress up as a nurse.
Yes, police,
Yeah.
doctors, nurses, all that types of cosplay, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, number 3, sex machines.
Ugh.
So these are like, but it's not what you think. So it's like you know how like the computerized, like everything's like
I'm
super
crying.
AI stuff. So these are like robots, Android role play, which I never heard of. I had to
What?
Google before this. I don't know what it is. I don't really know how it's done, but that's what they have. And then like
Interesting.
NPCs. Remember we had the dude on, we had the NPC Miles Morales on here and we asked
No
him that.
way.
Remember we were like, do people get like sexual? Because it's like a little weird. The 3rd most searched category on Pornhub.
No way.
Number 2, supersize. So these are like biggest.
Like 500 pounds?
No, I don't think it's not people per se, but like
Oh.
big things. Big appendages, big
Got
body
it.
parts, just big, supersized.
Big boobs, big butt.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the number 1, y'all, the number 1 most searched category on Pornhub, the golden age.
No.
Yes.
You know what this
I'm
is
talking-
from? The influence of Bachelor.
Yeah, it's
The golden fucking Bachelor.
grannies,
You're kidding me.
MILFs,
You're joking.
DILFs, the GILFs. You know what a GILF is? Grandpa, I'd like to hoo-hoo. 77% searches are up.
Huh?
I mean, I'm not knocking nobody for they porn interest, but
Yeah,
like,
don't kink shame.
yeah, no, we're not kink shaming here, but like this is surprising.
I'm
And I was trying to figure out, maybe you're onto something with like
it's the Golden Bachelor
That
because
could
these
be
girls
it.
were riding for this man.
So do you think that like women all of a sudden just now this like
I will say
Sugar
one thing.
Zaddy,
I will say
it-
one thing that's pretty. There was, I'm not going to say who, in the last year, someone who died that was a little bit on the older side, 70 per se. And I go,
you
too
think
bad he
that?
died. He's kind of attractive.
Who died this year that was semi-attractive?
I'll tell you after.
Tony Bennett?
I'm going to say.
We know Branson. Ah. Branson's our associate producer. I'm
But
like,
I could
"Branson, who?"
see how that could happen. Listen, men age really well. It's really annoying.
Okay. So, Steph, what's your favorite porn category? Don't answer
Not that.
Don't answer. I got a question for you, but you said you wouldn't answer this, but that was literally my question. Who is like your golden crush? Like
My celeb crush?
your golden celeb crush?
Yes,
So
be
this-
old.
Yes. No, we don't like to say old.
Yes, be golden.
Golden, seasoned, older,
Mature.
mature.
Ooh, I like that.
That is
mature.
kinda sexy.
Okay.
Who is your mature celebrity crush?
Vince Vaughn.
Is that your final answer?
He's actually my first celeb crush and my golden crush.
Okay. All right.
Vince Vaughn, if you're watching,
You go, call me.
call me.
Ah. You have to ask me now.
I was just about to, God, I thought you were going to say something else about his DUI or something.
Oh, did he get DUI?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll pick you up.
Do you still like? I feel like you like him a little
Horrible.
criminalish. Like not full criminal.
Not full
but,
criminal.
No, you don't like them to commit crimes, but they can fall into a
I'm
crime.
in love with a criminal. No, but they look like they could commit crime.
Like they can fall into a crime, like not like a petty theft, but like you wouldn't mind a DUI, like a public intoxication,
I'm crying.
like a messy crime, a crime attached to
Like a
some
hot
messy.
crime.
Oh, that's hot. Do you?
Like I broke this window because I had to save this woman.
Oh, right, or like
Like that kind of thing.
Okay,
I broke into that store because the baby was in there by herself.
Okay, that makes sense.
Who is your celeb crush?
Shirley Ralph.
Not Tony Braxton?
Mm-mm. Shirley Ralph. I had it ready to go.
Okay.
Do you know Shirley Ralph?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Shirley Ralph posted this photo of her.
I
And
know
gotta
exactly what
I
photo
gotta
you're
be
talking about.
respectful because this is I respect.
On Instagram, right?
Yes.
Yes, I know
Shirley
exactly what
Ralph
you're talking
posted this. I think it was a video or photo of her in a bikini.
Was it a boomerang?
Yes. Dev.
She's gorgeous.
I don't know if I'm allowed to feel these feelings I feel about Shirley Ralph. I mean, it's super respectfully though, but
Right.
like she is like,
I love it.
I'm like sweating right now just thinking about it. Like,
Okay.
sign me up. Okay.
All right.
I just like, I don't know. I think I got like an old lady thing. The older I get, the more I'm starting to be like, I like him a little.
Can we do a shout out to Tony Braxton?
Yes, we do love
Okay.
Tony Braxton.
I have a funny story,
Okay,
really
go.
quick.
Go ahead.
When me and Wild met,
Mhm.
I started singing in the office Tony Braxton song. Tony Braxton is very like niche, I would say, from back in the 90s. We weren't alive.
I was alive.
Okay, I was an infant. So he was like, "How do you know that song?" And my grandma loved Tony Braxton,
Mm,
and she would blast in the car. Got cheated on.
and I go, I think I like this white girl.
Uh.
That is what. Is that a lie?
No.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on. There's a thing going viral on TikTok right now, and it's a debate whether you face the water in the shower
Oh my
or
God.
it's behind you. And I need to know which one you do.
You go, are you a psychopath or are you not a psychopath?
Obviously, the psychopath choice is staring directly into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Staring away from the water is the way to do it.
That's nasty.
No, it's not.
So you just wash it.
How are
with
you
the-
washing your face like this?
Yeah, but the whole time
Are you
face
leaning
in
back?
the shower.
No, I'm facing out.
Okay.
But there are some people on TikTok saying that they face the shower the entire time.
I feel like people that shower facing forward, that's like people that mix their Chipotle bowls. Like,
Or,
what
like,
kind of devilish?
Have bodies in their freezer.
Yeah, like, I love how we equate all these things to psycho-
Well,
Are you doing anything fun for the holidays before we get out of
I
here?
live in LA, so I'm going to drive about 20 minutes to my mother's house
Oh, nice.
and just celebrate with my family.
Oh, cool. Do y'all
It's
do
always
like,
a California Christmas. I'm always hot,
Okay.
meaning temperature. My outfits. Kidding.
Green bean casserole this year?
No, Wild thinks that because I like green bean casserole that I have it for every holiday. Like Easter, he's like green bean casserole. 4th of July, you're like green bean
Oh,
casserole.
we do that? That's why I thought y'all did the same thing.
You don't like it. Don't be fake.
No, we do that as if like we got
Do you like green
staple-
bean casserole?
Like if you said mac and cheese, I would have been like, yep. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter.
Well.
Fried chicken, yep. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter.
What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to my girl's house in Palmdale,
Ooh.
or her mom's house in Palmdale, rather.
I'm like, woo!
So I'm meeting the family this year.
That's a big
y'all.
step. I'm obsessed.
I know, family. How y'all doing?
You'll do well in the family setting.
I think so. I'm like good with older people.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get out of here. We'll
Merry
see y'all.
Christmas. Thank you for watching the episodes this year.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
We'll see if we're in the new year.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Ow. Yes, you can. We'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.